Hey parents, welcome to the journey. Today we have journeyed out to the Gaylord Texan here in Grapevine, Texas, the convention center. This is where the Zig Ziglar Servant Leadership Award Banquet is going to happen on April 27th. It is an important event for our school, and we want you to know why, and we want you to know all the details about where you're going to go, what you're going to do, and how to make this the best evening possible. So welcome to the Gaylord Texan.
Parents, welcome to The Journey, a podcast to help you be the very best parent you can be. We are thrilled you are here and that we get to do life together. We are here to serve your family, and we're thankful you're joining us on The Journey.
I know a lot of you as parents will listen to this podcast, The Journey. This is one you probably want to watch on our YouTube channel. Prestonwood Christian Academy has a YouTube channel, and there will be a link to that in the show notes because there's a lot of footage that you actually want to see how to get to the convention center and what the Zig Ziglar Servant Leadership Award Banquet is going to look like for the evening of April 27th. So you can listen, which is great, but you want to check this one out on YouTube as well. Truck. So welcome to the Gaylord Texan. This is how we get here, coming off of State Highway 26, pulling into the Gaylord Texan down this main road. If you pulled into Great Wolf Lodge, turn around and come back, you went the wrong way. And there is the Gaylord Texan, little marina to your right, beautiful area over there, in case you wanted to pull up in your boat. This is kind of fun, kind of different. The convention center is on your left, the hotel is on your right. You're going to look for something that says Convention Center Parking. You're going to be taking a left off this main road. Turning into the convention center, taking a left off the main road. Convention center is here on your left. Pull in. There's going to be a place for valet parking, or you're going to enter into the parking garage itself. You can see the entrance for the parking garage is right there. Parking entrance. Our valet parking will be right here. Let's go in and check this place out. This looks awesome. Well, I just parked at the convention center. There's parking available over here. There's valet parking available over there. So both, right, whether it's ticketed or valet. When you come in, right, there's going to be an elevator to your right. There's going to be escalators to your left. We're going to take the escalators to the third floor. But to tell you all the details about the event, we've got Kenzie Venus. Kenzie, welcome.
Thank you.
Yes, super excited to have you here. Kenzie knows everything about what's going on, so I'm going to be asking her a bunch of different questions as we go through. So remind the parents, what is the actual date of the event?
April 27th.
Okay, so Sunday evening, April 27th, and you're going to want to leave yourself a little bit extra time to get out to the convention center because it's a little bit of a drive, but I've never been here before. This is my first time, and I love it. This place is amazing.
Yeah, we've really enjoyed everybody we worked with here and the space. We're so excited for what it's going to look like this year and the changes.
I think a lot of our parents probably know the Gaylord from their incredible ice event that they put on every year.
Yes.
Some people have probably been out here for some different things. There's a hotel associated with it as well. This space is just huge.
It's huge.
Right? It kind of fits like a Prestonwood event because it is massive. This is actually bigger than our 138 acres, but it's a really, really neat thing. So we're on our way up to where are we going actually?
We're going to Texas Ballroom AB. So
Texas Ballroom AB.
So
as we go
three
up
escalators.
Three escalators.
to get there.
Either the elevator or three escalators up to the Texas Ballroom AB, and that's where the event is going to be happening that Sunday evening for the Zig. We're at the convention center here. There's a hotel associated with this, but we're not at the hotel for our particular event. We're at the convention center. We want to make sure parents know that and understand that, right? Texas Ballroom AB in the convention center, up 3 flights of escalators. So we're getting our steps in.
Or an elevator if you don't want your steps in.
That's
which
right.
Is fair.
That's right. Tell us a little bit about just the, we're going to have a map that's going to be something where parents can see where to go, where to park, right? There is valet parking, as we mentioned before, or ticketed parking where you can pull in to actually the parking garage under the convention center.
Yes. So you'll either come in through the 121 the front way, it'll be the first thing that you see, or it'll be the last thing, depending on the side of the Gaylord that you come into, but that will be shown on the map pretty clearly.
So when we get here the evening of the Zig, right, there's going to be a bunch of different PCA signs and people here directing parents to go down this particular hallway.
Yes, it will be very clear where to go, and there'll be people along the way to help with that.
And there's some other things that are happening in this hallway when we show up. Kind of tell us a little bit about what we expect to see that evening.
So we'll talk about the theme a little bit later, but part of our theme, we're going to have an art reception.
Oh.
So the doors will actually open at 5, even though the event and program start at 6.
Okay.
So at 5 o'clock, people are welcome to come into this space, and we will have some amazing artwork done by our students. I don't want to give too much away,
right?
But it will be kind of a special, different thing to highlight our students and showcase them, and sometimes to mix and mingle before, as what's happened in the past is people haven't been able to have a mix and mingle time just because of the doors opening or shutting at a certain time.
So we want parents to get here early.
Yes, getting here early is acceptable and encouraged.
I love that. So here we have the Texas Ballroom AB, which is where we'll be for the evening. We go in here and we're going to have the particular event inside the Texas Ballroom.
Yes, let's check it out.
Wow, this place is amazing.
It really is.
This is going to be a great venue for the Zig Ziglar Servant Leadership Award banquet.
We're so excited, and it's different than what's been done before, but we really do feel like this reinforces the purpose, and it's all about our students, which is the point of the night.
Yeah, this is going to be a great, great evening. So Kenzie, while the venue is new, right, the mission is the same. What is the mission of this particular evening?
So the mission of this night is to raise money for Sponsor Align, which is our tuition assistance program at PCA. So 20 to 25% of students, both campuses, will receive tuition assistance in order to have Kingdom education. So it's really important because we want as many students as possible to experience what PCA has to offer. We think that's of the most value, and so we want this night to be really special for that reason.
Yes, we don't want finances to be a reason that a family can't come to PCA.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about some of the differences that we're going to experience. One of them is going to be the attire for the evening. Tell me what can I expect? I know for men, right, we're going to be wearing navy blue tuxedos.
No, not necessary.
No, okay.
Can.
Father the bride? No?
No.
Okay.
No, this will be, so the theme is Portrait of a Graduate as the overarching theme, which talks about what we want the 5 tenets of every PCA graduate to have, such as reverence for God, scholastic excellence, etc. So it's kind of an analogy based on that theme. So to go along with that, we will be dressing in evening wear, kind of like it's an art gala. So evening wear includes things like a floor-length dress for women. It could be a suit or a tux if you really want to for guys, but kind of like Sunday best and elevated attire dress is how I would best describe it. So that will be what the dress code looks like for the night, because it will feel like an art gala.
Yeah, so a little bit more elegant.
Yes.
I like that.
And not a Western theme, but an elegant theme. And it goes with the art reception that we'll be having out in this area that will feature student artwork from lower school, middle school, upper school, and alumni from both campuses.
Yes. There's also going to be a string quartet playing and a live artist working.
Yep. Both of those things will be new this year and kind of interactive and a fun difference.
Yeah. Now, the evening also has a recipient, right? We give the Zig Ziglar Servant Leadership Award to a person.
Yeah.
We've already done a podcast with Dr. O.S. Hawkins, right? You can go back and watch that. But what an amazing recipient, right, for servant leadership. We know that O.S. Is a pastor, right? And a lot of people know him from those days. He's also an author, right? He's authored over 50 books. But the thing I love about him is he's probably best known for his Code series books.
Yes.
The Joshua Code, the Spirit Code, the Jesus Code, a lot of different books in that regard. And the proceeds from those books, as you know, right, go to Mission Dignity, which is helping, right, widows who have, need financial assistance. And so just kind of that James 1:26 principle, right? What does true religion look like? Helping widows and orphans, right? And so O.S. Hawkins does that. He's also a PCA grandparent.
Very exciting.
Which is pretty cool, right? To get one of our own that we're actually awarding this to. But anything else about Dr. Hawkins for that particular evening?
I just think that he's a wonderful fit for the night. He's so excited. Dr. Goddard has mentioned talking to him about it and seeing him even get a little teary just to be so honored to have this award. And as a PCA grandparent, that's another added element that makes it exciting for him to receive the award.
Now, Kenzie, Dr. Hawkins is not the only person receiving an award that evening. Tell us a little bit about another award that's going to be given.
So another new element is we're going to celebrate Portrait of an Educator, like Portrait of a Graduate. So there's one teacher from each campus who will be honored on stage as someone that other peers have voted on as somebody that really displays what we want a PCA teacher to be. Our students would be nothing without the teachers and how they care about students beyond their education and also care about them on a personal level. And so we want to celebrate Hearts of an Educator, and we're going to do that on stage as it kind of relates to the servant leadership theme and also the Heart of a Graduate theme.
That's so awesome. When we ask our alumni what's the best thing that they enjoyed about PCA, they always say that the teachers.
Yeah.
And so really the Christian teacher who really is there walking the halls with the students, right, from pre-K all the way through 12th grade. That's what makes PCA so special. So I'm glad we're going to give an award to a teacher from each campus that evening.
Yeah, I think it fits well, and we're so excited to get to honor them and for them to be a part of the event.
So Kenzie, how do our parents or anybody else who wants to help sponsor a Lion participate in this event?
So, good question. You can go to the show notes, and it will be zigziglaraward.org. If you click on that link, it will take you right to the website, and there'll be a place where you can sponsor a table, which is how you come to the event. So you'll get a table, different sponsorship levels you can choose, and then you can invite 8 total guests. So there's 8 people at a table. You can pick who those are, but that's how you sponsor a table. If you're not able to go to the event, you can sponsor a table and then donate it. Teachers and other people who would like to go to the event who otherwise wouldn't be able to are able to benefit from that kind of donation. And then again, if you're not able to sponsor a table or you want to go a different route, you're able to give to sponsor a Lion through the Give Now button that's also on that website.
Just a reminder, you don't have to be a PCA parent, so this is a great event to invite those people who really you want to show what PCA is all about, especially if they can help give to this particular event, because that's what the event is all about, right? We get to showcase PCA, we get to talk about all the wonderful things that it does, but we're here to raise money so that we can help families that can't afford PCA. So if you're looking for people to invite for the evening, make sure you're looking for people that you say, hey, this is what PCA is all about, and we want to have you help support their mission.
Right. We want to show the distinctives and what sets PCA apart from other places, and then that's why we want more kids to be able to attend PCA.
Now, Kenzie, this is going to be a great evening, and you understand the value of Kingdom education because that's what you grew up with.
Yeah, that's so important to me, and that makes this event feel so significant. I was able to receive assistance, which helped me be able to have Kingdom education, and without that assistance, I wouldn't have it and wouldn't be the person I am today. So being able to help provide that to other kids feels really purposeful, and I'm so glad I get to be a part of that.
And we want our parents to be here, not only because it's a great event, but because it really does help those families to come to PCA and to get that Kingdom education. So make every effort, parents, to come to the Zig Ziglar Servant Leadership Award Banquet, April 27th here at the Gaylord Texan. We've walked you through pretty much everything you need to know about how to get a table, how to get here for the evening, where to park, what to do, how to come up to this 3rd floor, the Texas Ballroom. Kenzie, any last words of encouragement for our parents?
We're just so excited about the event and can't wait to experience it with parents, friends, anyone who cares about Kingdom education and wants a fun evening. So if people have any questions, feel free to contact me. I'll also be in the show notes, but I'd love to answer questions and just explain more about it. I'm super passionate about it, and I can't wait for it to happen.
Yeah, well, thanks for not only setting up the great event, but just walking our parents through what it's going to look like and how they can make the most out of that particular evening. So thanks, Kenzie.
Thank you, Dan.
Thank you for listening to this episode of The Journey. We hope this podcast provides information to help you raise your children, and it would help us tremendously if you would like, subscribe, share, and review this content on your favorite podcast platform. It is our pleasure to provide this information to our community, and we look forward to our next time together on The Journey.